Hey you guys, it's Steph and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm coming at you with another testing video where today we're going to be testing out Next makeup. Now, I'm not sure if Next is available worldwide. I feel like it's maybe available in some European countries, but either way, all I know for a fact is that it's mostly based in the UK. Basically, it's like an online store. You also can get a catalogue delivered to your door and you can like order your clothes that way. But they recently started doing makeup and I've got a bunch of different stuff. The packaging is very, very nice and I have had a sneak peek at some of these products. I believe I swatched the highlighter. Of course I did, and I think it looked pretty good, so I'm really excited for this video. I have nothing else to say, so let's get into it. So as you can probably tell by the fact that my face is pretty much just like one color right now, I've already got my foundation, concealer, and my brows on because I don't think Next do any of those kinds of products. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight in with the translucent mattifying powder. This was £7. And we're going to set all that in place. Come to mama. One thing I remember reading is that you can actually get like these palettes personalized. And by personalized, I mean you can actually get them like engraved. Like, oh my god, what was that? Wait. Where was I? Where am I? Hi, Steph. So I don't know if you guys can see there, but they have got a little logo, which is just an N and an X, N for Next. And you can get that personalized, apparently. You can get it like engraved with your own initials or something. That's just what the mattifying powder looks like. Very, very standard. Seems quite finely milled. Does seem to be quite mattifying as well, just on first impressions. Packaging is very nice though. Like, that's some nice ass packaging. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use that brush. Why did I even pick up that brush? I'm going to go in with this brush here. And I'm going to set my under eyes. The concealer that I'm using today is Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics. That looks good. Foundation is Too Faced Born This Way, and brows is the L'Oreal Brow Pomade, just in case any of you are curious. So I'm just going to do my usual thing and just dot that around wherever I need it. Generally speaking, I much prefer loose powders, but actually this seems like, this almost seems like a loose pressed powder. That doesn't make any sense. I know it doesn't, but it has like a little bit of kickback, but not in a bad way. It feels like I'm actually picking up quite a bit of product as opposed to just blotting things down. I want to see how we can get rid of shine. So I've got a little bit of shine down my nose. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh, all right then. Very mattifying. But like, not in a cakey way. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Then just going to take a big fluffy brush and just pat that all over the rest of my face. My jaw is still a little bit tender from my wisdom tooth. And sometimes I forget and I like smack it with a brush and I'm like, oh my god, why did you do that? This actually looks very good. It's not too matte at all. Still got like a little bit of glow on my cheeks there, but nothing too intense. So yeah, this feels good. Feels very, very lightweight as well. I'm just going to pop some of that over my lid. You can see it's like fully mattified my lid there. There's the after, there's the before. Nothing bad to say about it at all. I really like it. So next we'll move on to the all-in-one natural makeup palette, which was £12. It says it includes a blush, highlight, bronzer and eye shades to create the perfect look whilst on the go. And this one here is in the shade Natural. So again, same kind of packaging. Try not to blind you there. That's what it looks like. It does actually look very, very similar. I'll try and put a picture of it on screen now, to the Charlotte Tilbury palette I have that I really, really like. And it's only just dawned on me that it actually looks very, very similar to that. So we've got two blush shades there. They're very small pans for blushes, but I mean, we can make that work. And then we have the two contouring and highlighting shades, and then 3 eyeshadows there. You can, in theory, obviously use all of these as eyeshadows. So let me just see what this contouring shade looks like. Okay. Doesn't really seem to look like much, but I kind of like that. I'm going to take my Zoeva angle brush and I'm going to do a little bit of contouring first. See if it's like just exclusively a contouring powder or if it could be a bronzer as well. Yeah, it's quite light, but I kind of love that because it does look a lot more like believable as a shadow. I look crazy whenever I use any kind of like cool tone contouring powder. Just makes me look like I've got some sort of beard, which... no shade if you've got a beard, but it's not my best look. Okay, yeah, that actually looks pretty believable. I wouldn't say you could use this as a bronzer because it is very, very cool toned. It's so lightweight that it doesn't really look like too much on my skin. I think for most people, if you use this as a bronzer, you're just going to look ashy AF. But as a contouring powder, I'm really into that. It kind of reminds me of Hoola Light by Benefit. It's got that kind of lightweight vibe to it. Yeah, I'm a fan. Nice and easy. Do a little bit under the nose. Ooh, good thinking, Steph. Let's try and do a little bit of nose contouring with this. It's really not a very pigmented product, but I'm not mad about that. Like, if I just dust off my brush, so you can see there's like barely anything on my brush right now. A couple of swirls, and it doesn't really pick up too much. There's some products that like you'd swirl your brush in and you just have like so much product on your brush. Let's do like a little bit under my lip. Yeah, good contouring powder. Awful bronzer. Ashiest bronzer ever. Contour though, hell yeah. So next, I'm just going to take my F42 brush and I'm going to go in with like a mixture of these two shades here. I'm using this brush because obviously it has got like a smaller tip that I can just kind of like... Whoa, that seems very pigmented. Let's just dust that on my cheeks. Try and warm my face up a little bit with blush today. These powders really aren't too pigmented and I'm actually not mad about that at all. I find a lot of the time people always complain that something's not pigmented enough, and I feel like with eyeshadows you do want them to be pigmented, but when it comes to like face products you don't always want them to be like super opaque, because then it just kind of looks... can kind of look a little bit crazy, especially on me. Especially when it comes to face products, I don't feel like I want something too pigmented unless it's a highlighter. But for like contour, bronzer and blusher, I just want something that kind of looks natural, really. Nice. All right, let's do this. So next, I'm going to try out this highlighter here. I do have another highlighter that I'm going to try out in a second, but we're going to give this guy a go. Let me see. I want to swatch it as well. Looks very nice. This packaging is so annoying to film with because like I constantly feel like I'm just flashing you. Okay, let's try it on this side. Ooh, cute. I can see it on my skin. Like it does look like a powder, but like not too bad at all. It is just kind of like sitting on my skin. It's not quite like fully merged in there, but that is popping. All right, next. There's me thinking that like you're just gonna do some subtle ass highlight, and here you are. Next is doing things. So now just for a minute, I'm going to put this palette to the side. I'll probably go back in with it in a second. But for now, I'm going to try out the other highlighter that I have. This is the Glow highlighter and this was £6. And this is the one I swatched and I think I was very excited by it. I think I was. Does it look exactly the same as the one in the... Are you the same? I don't think they're the same. I think they're very similar. But I think the actual single... seems a bit more pigmented and a bit more buttery. Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a better product. What are you doing there, hair? Let's try this out. Oh my god. Whoa. I've actually got too much on my brush. For once, I actually need to dust off my brush before I carry on. Bloody hell. Alright, next. I seriously thought that they were just going to give me like some subtle natural glow, but they've got the memo. Look at that. That one is definitely a lot more intense, I'd say. And this one does look a little bit more powdery. This one does still sit on the skin, but not anywhere near as much as that one. But they're both still really nice. Whack a little bit of setting spray on there, and I think you'll be absolutely fine. Just going to even myself up a little bit. Cupid's bow. Really nice colour as well. Like, that's like pretty much my perfect highlighting shade. Do a little bit just on the tip of my nose. Also just up on my brow. And then I'm also just going to pop a little bit on my inner corner. Nice. A little bit powdery, but like where have I put it? Just a moment. If I take a little bit of this. Yeah, instantly looks just so much better. So yeah, just chuck a little bit of setting spray over the top and you're good. All right, so next we move on to eyes. So obviously I have those shades in this palette here. But I also picked up the eye quad in the shade Teal Tropics. And this looks like that. Love those colours. I think they're all shimmers. Ooh, that looks crap. Let's try this one. This feels better. And that looks way better. I think that's actually, it's like kind of a shimmer, but it does look pretty much matte. That looks decent. That looks bollocks. And then I've got these lighter shades here, which actually feel really good. All these other ones feel really good. This one down here feels dodgy. Do these. That one's very powdery, but very pigmented. Okay. I feel like for me, even though it's the brightest color, it is kind of like a safe option for me to do like a super bright kind of teal aqua colored eye, because I love that. So I might do something a bit more pastel-y. And then over in here, we've just got a kind of boring ass lid shade. Boring, but useful. Very pigmented. These are a little bit chalky though. The shimmers seem to be a bit nicer than the mattes. Oh, that's really pretty. We'll try and use that. And then you've got this shade as well. Yeah, that is like, oh my god, that's like actual chalk. That's literally just like so dusty. But it's all about how they apply. So I'm just going to quickly go in with that lid shade and just pop that on. Just to be fair, just to give it a try. Probably going to do both my eyes on camera today because I feel like this shouldn't take me too long. I feel like I know what I'm doing. Oh my god, there's already so much kickback. So then what I'm going to do is go in with this shade here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like there's a lot of fallout, like a bit too much. I don't normally care, but there's like quite a bit for this. I'm going to pop that in my crease. How do you blend, my friend? It's very subtle, but I mean, it's going to be, let's be real. So far, so good. That seems to apply all right. Doesn't look weird on the lid or anything. I'm then going to take that champagne shade that I really love and really load that up on my inner corner because I love that colour. They could make this into a highlighter. In fact, that's probably something I would do if it is like a face palette. I would maybe skip out on like a shimmery champagne shade because you can use the highlighter as that colour. And I'd maybe skip out on like this shade, for example, because it's not too far off the actual contouring shade. So I felt like they could have maybe gone in with like a more warm tone chocolatey brown and like a pop of colour or something like a gold, like quite like a bronzy gold or something. That would have worked a whole lot better, I think. But that does look pretty good. So then I'm going to go in with this quad here and I think I will take... I'll take that colour there and do like a wash of that over my lid for a moment and I'll see what I want to kind of do after that. That is really sheer. And I'm loading that on right now. I'm loading it. Like, I get the first little pack of it on there and I'm like, okay, cool. And then not much really happens around like the crease. Just to dust off that brush. And I then think I'm going to go in with that shade here. And I'm going to try and just see what this can do. Kind of on the inner corner. Oh, that's a nice shade. That's a little bit more of like a baby blue. It looks kind of grey in the palm, but it does look a little bit more baby blue on the eye. This one is so dusty though. It's quite nice layering it up on top of that first one I put down. Then I'm going to try this guy out even though I don't think we're going to get along. But you never know. Can't judge a book by its cover. But you might be able to with this one. This is like super chalky. Which is weird for me because the other powders, like the face powders, are so nice. Normally it's the other way around. Normally a lot of companies have like bomb ass eyeshadow palettes. But their like face products suck. But this is kind of the other way around. Like, what the hell is that? I need to get like some reinforcements here. We're going in with the blue. We're going in with this guy. See if he can save the day. There we go. That's a bit better. It's still not amazing, but we've actually got some kind of depth to our eyes now. I mean, if you're going to do a blue eyeshadow palette, like, you need to go in. I get it. Not everyone wants to have like a bright blue on their lids. But also like, if they don't want to have bright blue on their lids, then why are they buying a blue eyeshadow palette? Just want to kind of see how they all blend out, you know? They're shocking, actually. Like, the blue is helping the overall look, but, like, the fallout is insane. They're really patchy. They're just not blending in at all. Colours aren't very pigmented. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I mean, it was only £7.50, but when I say only £7.50, like, you can go and buy a Makeup Revolution palette for, like, £4. And it will have double the amount of shades in and it will be so much better. This just looks... It's not looking great, is it? Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more of that. Run it on my lower lash line. It's like, in theory, this palette could be really nice. But it's just not quite there. Disappointed! I'm just going to go back in with that brush that I used with that crease shade. And just buff that out a little bit. So patchy on that side. What the hell is that? I was hoping to film another video after this. I might have to layer because this looks bad. See, this is what I feel like when people get stressed about blue eyeshadow and everyone's like, oh, it reminds me of when I was at school. I feel like this is what everyone remembers. Just like patchy and like non-pigmented blue eyeshadow. It's no good. It's no good. All I'm thinking is that maybe I can like salvage this somehow by putting a little bit of highlighter on it. I'm going to use my finger and see if I can like just do something here. No? Is the answer to that question? Okay. I thought maybe by adding like a little bit of kind of like gold shimmer to it, Might bring it back a little bit. I don't look nice. My base looks nice, but my eyes look crap. Maybe we can fix it with mascara. God, I hope we can fix it with mascara. Anyway, next we'll move on to the Lengthening and Voluming Wonder Mascara. It creates long lashes with full volume, and this was £8, which, I mean, £8 for a mascara, that's like, it's not expensive, but it's definitely a little bit more up there. You go to the drugstore and you can easily pick up a mascara for like £5. It's got a very standard one, so I have no idea what to think right now. Please help me with this eye look, Mr. Mascara. Please. Oh, we have potential. It's very black. Doesn't seem to be overly thickening, but it's kind of giving me like wispy sort of lashes. Like my lashes right now, low-key kind of look a little bit like demi-wispies. It's nice. That's like the only real word I can use for it. But I'm not suggesting that you run out of your house right now and go and buy this. It does create quite a bit of length, I'll give it that. And it does seem to be getting a lot of my lashes, but it doesn't make them look overly thick or anything. It just kind of makes them look, again, just nice. I mean, for £8, again, I know it's not like super expensive, but I can get a nice mascara from Primark for like £2, so not bad as a whole. Probably wouldn't pay £8 for it though. At least it's different. Alright, so last but not least, I feel like this video has been super quick, but knowing me, it's still going to be like 4 hours long. Next, we move on to lips. So what I have here is the Longwear Matte Lipstick Perfect Lips that lasts all day, and this is in the shade Better Than Bare. It's a nude, I know, shocking, can't believe it. Nice packaging, it's quite nice and weighty. Nice nude. Ooh, it has like a typical lipstick smell. Like an old lady kind of lipstick smell, but old lady in a good way. I swear I say that in like every other videos. Like I always say something about old ladies and about how it's good and about how I love their smell. Let's try this. Ooh, that's very creamy. Nice color. It's kind of like, it's almost like a corally nude. Good for summer. Definitely feel like I need some kind of lip liner with this because it is a little bit sheerer, like around the edges of my lips. That's a nice colour. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of like a satin finish. It feels very, very comfortable on my lips, and I have got quite a few layers on there because it wasn't the most like opaque thing ever, but it feels really comfortable. It's got like a nice satin finish, and I really, really like the colour. So you guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. Overall, some hits, some misses. I'd say if you wanted to try out next makeup, go for the highlighters, go for the face powders. I don't know if they do like a single bronzer or something, but for example, the highlighters and the mattifying powder are both really, really nice. Lipstick's really nice. Eye products that I tried out today personally wouldn't really bother. The mascara, again, I'm going to use the word, the mascara was nice, but nothing you couldn't get anywhere else, to be honest. And the eyeshadows were kind of crap. Overall though, I'm pretty happy with how this look turned out. I feel like all I really need to do now is just sort out my eye makeup, add some lashes or something, and I think we'll be good to go. So, half and half. Some thumbs up, some thumbs down, but that highlighter, she poppin'. She poppin'. She poppin'. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that's it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.